Speaking of that, speaking of being hard on ourselves, looking at the tape, move over to the self scout segment of the show. I got some plays. A shout out to our video guys at the team. They sent us over some plays that we can look through and break down, and you can go with it however you want. Talk technique, talk what was going through your mind. You could talk through, maybe try to educate some defensive linemen watching, how you have success out there, and break down some film. So let's get into that portion of the show.
Let's do it. Well, it is honestly this one kind of caught me off guard. It was 2nd and 3. I was kind of expecting run.
Mm-hmm.
Um and yeah, I got off the ball. I switched my feet. Um try and get a quick jab step on him. Uh I kind of like to mess with my stance depending on what kind of setter the tackle is. Like if
Mm-hmm.
he's getting on me quick or kind of getting vertical, I switched that around just to be ready for when um, we're gonna engage throughout the play.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Because switching your feet switches up the
the amount of
the
steps.
amount of steps and the time to contact, the
Hmm.
time to engagement.
Right. So this one kind of jumped me. I was thinking run, but hit him quick. This one was a lot of my moves that, and then when I go into a game, I'm trying to quiet my mind down and just go. And this
Mm-hmm.
is a good example of that because I didn't even think of a move. There wasn't anything in my mind, but it looks like I was because my hands reacted quick. I got the swipe and got him down. And you were whooping Zach Martin, so that helps. And yeah. So this one is just a quick inside move against the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Stafford was getting the ball out pretty quick this day.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to just hit a quick change up. I thought maybe 89 was chipping here.
Mm-hmm.
So tried to get my feet in the ground quick. And if he chipped me, I was planning on just going with the chip.
Inside.
Yeah,
And you played against Havenstein a lot. He's
for
been on the
sure.
Rams for 9 years. So.
Definitely savvy. He's the type of guy who's not gonna get beat quick.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of tries to make sure if he's gonna get beat, it's gonna be a slow death and not just a
Win.
quick win. And he definitely likes to hold, but
Like they all do.
like they all do. But yeah, just a quick inside move. I knew he was grabbing with that inside hand, so I tried to swim over, pin it down, and definitely got there quick.
Mm-hmm. So when you're watching guys, watching offensive linemen preparing for a game, um, you know, kind of what's your mindset when watching a guy? Like, what are you viewing? Because I mean, I know, but a lot of people watching don't know. Like, what are you looking at? What are you trying to key in on? Um, for you when you're preparing for a game and going against a player.
Yeah, like I said, I like to keep my mind quiet, so I don't like to look at too much, but um but there's certain things that you definitely want to be prepared for, and I think one is um how they set, whether it's a kick set out and or vertical and their hand placement.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, those two things is really the biggest keys just to so I'm not swiping air or
Right.
like where I'm placing my hands on power and all that stuff. But yeah,
So
like
once you have those two pieces, you feel pretty good to
yeah.
go out there and kind of play free and
Right.
not
Yeah. I don't want
not
to
focus
be
on moves
yeah, I
per
don't want
se.
to be thinking about too much when I'm out there. I think the best games that I play are where I'm focused on getting off the ball and being physical.
Mhm.
And when I start to play plays and look at formations and do stuff like that, it kinda slows me down, and I don't get off to that hot start that I like to get off to in a game.
Mhm. So definitely talk about the run game. I know being in this defense, you know, me used formerly playing defensive end in this defense, how important like being a complete player is. Like we ain't no we don't jump around blocks. We're not just worried about getting sacks. We're worried about dominating the run and pass game. So a lot of people sleep on the run game, but I know for you it's very important in your game too, and how you can establish your presence and be felt out there.
Yeah, I like the run game. I think it sets up everything I do as a player. When you're able to really be physical and set the tone of a game and embarrass people with your strength, it gets me going, it gets me
Mm-hmm.
excited, and in our defense, playing the run is all about physicality and just the the intricacies of your technique within our defense. Everything happens really quick in an attack front,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're off your aiming point or off a millisecond, then you um, might get pushed out a little too far on an edge set, or a tight end might be able to get just enough of you for them to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be on point to really dominate, and I think that's progressed throughout my career here. And this one here is just a normal 2x2 edge set, and not many teams like to run in the B gap against us. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But when they do, we got to make them pay, and just getting off, good get off, low. Um, we play pretty wide, so you want to shed inside and make a play. But yeah, run game is I think, yes, like I said, sets up everything else.
I want to send a huge shout out to Verizon, our new presenting sponsor. Third and Long is now powered by Verizon.